Welcome to Author to Author.
This is Author to Author. I'm Tim Trott. This chapter is a presentation of 3 key elements of the art and science of creative writing as we explore the story Bible, canon, spine, and world building, the basic tools of fiction writing. Author to Author is a presentation of Cybershoot Hosting, where you should establish your author website. Don't try to build a writing career on social media platforms. You need your own professional author website. Cybershoot.com's special author package is just $10 a month, including the extras. Your own WordPress site with an author theme, along with custom email, more than one address if you like. Unlimited bandwidth and daily backups included, with real human support, not an AI robot. Own your brand and future-proof your author image and visibility. Check it out at cybershoot.net/author-package. This presentation will explore a few essential concepts for fiction authors. Some may be familiar, some may be not. The concepts include defining the story Bible, understanding canon in storytelling, exploring the spine of a story, and touching on the principles of world building. First, defining the purpose and importance of a story Bible, typical contents and structure, how authors use a story Bible for consistency. A story Bible acts as a reference guide for authors, compiling the critical details about characters, settings, plot points, and lore in a centralized document. This tool is essential for maintaining continuity across complex narratives or series, preventing inconsistencies and enabling smoother collaboration among writing teams. Story Bibles have become increasingly vital in serialized storytelling, where multiple installments require coherence in world elements and character development. What does that mean? It means your book 2 needs to make sense to readers of book 1. It means your co-author or editor knows where the story is going. A standard story Bible generally includes detailed character profiles, setting descriptions, timelines, thematic elements, and key plot outlines. It may also incorporate linguistic notes, rules for magic or technology, and visual aids such as maps. The structure is often modular to allow easy updates and cross-referencing. Authors benefit from categorizing information logically by character, location, or timeline to streamline the writing and revision process. Authors leverage story Bibles during drafting and editing phases to ensure narrative consistency, to verify character motivations, and avoid plot holes. This is especially critical in multi-book series or shared universes where numerous moving parts increase the risk of contradictions. Story Bibles also facilitate continuity checks by providing quick access to previously established facts, contributing to a believable and immersive reader experience. Next, the definition and role of canon, the distinction between canon and non-canon material, and the implications for sequels and adaptations. Canon refers to the material officially recognized as part of the authentic story universe by its original creator or franchise owners. It forms the authoritative source on characters, events, and settings, shaping audience experiences and guiding derivative works. A strong canon helps maintain brand integrity and enriches fan engagement by providing clear, unified storyline. And here's the payoff. When surveyed, 82% of a sample of readers were happier when the canon was consistent. Non-canon works like fan fiction, alternative universe stories, or unofficial spin-offs are not recognized as part of the main narrative. Differentiating between the two helps the author preserve the core storyline's coherence, while allowing creative experimentation in separate spaces. This distinction is crucial for franchising managing multiple media formats, ensuring official narratives remain consistent despite external variations. The canon shapes the foundation, upon which sequels, prequels, and adaptations must build, influencing creative decisions and audience reception. Deviations from established canon can invite criticism or revision, whereas faithful expansions typically garner strong approval. Understanding canon constraints enables creators to innovate while respecting the story's legacy, striking a balance between originality and continuity. What constitutes a story's spine? How does the spine guide the narrative and character arcs? We'll illustrate some examples of effective story spines. The story's spine is the fundamental narrative arc that drives the plot forward, including the core conflict, protagonist's goal, and the primary progression of cause and effect. It distills complex plots into a clear, focused trajectory, ensuring that every scene and subplot supports the central narrative purpose. Recognizing the spine helps authors avoid tangents and strengthens storytelling coherence. The spine provides a roadmap for character development and thematic progression, linking each plot event to the protagonist's growth and narrative stakes. It illuminates the emotional journey and structural milestones necessary for impactful storytelling. By staying aligned with the spine, authors can maintain pacing and ensure all elements contribute to a satisfying climax and resolution. This illustration is an example of how a spine works. Classic stories like Harry Potter demonstrate a clear spine centered on the protagonist's quest and opposition, providing structure for complex plots. Similarly, in The Lord of the Rings, the spine revolves around the destruction of the ring, guiding characters' paths and conflicts. Analyzing such examples reveals how a well-defined spine underpins memorable and engaging narratives. Next, the core elements of world building, balancing creativity and internal logic and integrating world building into story development. World building involves creating the geographical, cultural, technological, historical, and socio-political contexts that support the story. Key elements include map creation, societal hierarchies, language development, and environmental rules. Comprehensive world building enriches the narrative, providing depth and authenticity that enhances reader immersion. Successful world building demands a balance between imaginative creativity and consistent internal logic. Authors must invent unique settings and systems while ensuring they operate under coherent, believable rules. This balance helps avoid plot inconsistencies and builds readers' trust in the story universe, ultimately improving reader engagement and suspension of belief. Integrating world building early in the story development process ensures that setting details organically influence plot and character decisions. When world elements are thoughtfully interwoven, they enrich themes and conflict dynamics instead of feeling like background exposition. Iterative world building aligned with narrative arcs results in a seamless, immersive storytelling experience. In summary, understanding the story Bible, canon, spine, and world building equips the author with essential tools for crafting consistent and compelling narratives. These concepts help maintain coherence, guide character and plot development, and enrich the fictional universe. Embracing these principles enhances storytelling depth and fosters a captivating experience for readers. So now you have a better understanding of the story Bible, canon, spine, and world building, the tools for building successful fiction. This has been an author-to-author feature presentation. Thank you for joining us for Author to Author. Please share this video with your friends on social media. Remember to click the like and subscribe buttons, click the bell so you'll be reminded when it's time for the next chapter of Author to Author.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more episodes.